Russia has pummeled Ukraine's capital early Saturday with ballistic missiles. At least 10 people have been injured in the attacks, which damaged a non-residential building in one district. Smoke was reported rising over another neighbourhood, and an office building was left in flames. Well, let's get more now from our Ukraine correspondent, Gulliver Cragg.
These latest attacks, both the one last night and the one a couple of days ago, are different from what we've been seeing in recent weeks and months in that rather than staging a massive attack with cruise missiles, drones and ballistic missiles, the Russians have opted for just firing ballistic missiles at the Ukrainian capital. And it seems clear that the reason for this is that they've realized that the Ukrainians have run out of PAC-3 missiles for the Patriot air defense systems, which are the only equipment that they've got capable of downing these ballistic missiles. So according to preliminary information from the Ukrainian Air Force, last night there were 8 ballistic missiles fired at the Ukrainian capital, and they reached the capital before the sirens went off. So apart from the fact that they're only using ballistics, they're also doing it somehow faster, these hypersonic missiles, so that the Ukrainians aren't even able to signal the alert, though people in Kyiv know that if the alert comes and it says ballistic missiles, you've got to think carefully whether or not you're better off staying inside wherever you are than trying to go outside and make it to a shelter, because they do fly so fast you might not make it to the shelter on time, as several residents of the Ukrainian capital have found to their cost in recent months. But last night, so far, we haven't heard any reports of any civilians being killed. 11 civilians injured, including one child. That's according to the mayor of Kyiv, Vitaly Klitschko. It seems that residential buildings weren't hit. We're hearing about office buildings and also a transformer station, so that's part of Ukraine's electricity grid. There have been a few power cuts in recent days across the country. A reminder that after the spate of Russian attacks that were very intense over the winter on the power grid, it's still extremely fragile.